Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Yes, I am filming in a new location. Don't pay attention to the lighting, we'll try not to. It's pretty shitty right now, but I'm working hard, guys. So this video is going to be products I regret buying that are not worth the money and they're super overhyped for no reason. Disclaimer, because you know, it's 2016 and we need one. Please do not get offended if I mention a product that you like. What may work for me might not work for you, and what might work for you might not work for me. Vice versa, tomato, tomato, alright? So, with that being said, let's get on with the video. Okay, so this first one I had super high hopes for. I mean, most of these products I had high hopes for, but especially this one because I'm obsessed with blush. I have a million blushes, ranging from drugstore to high-end. Yeah. So this one is the Too Faced Sweethearts, what is this? Perfect Flush Blush? I'm sure you guys have seen this blush. It was all over Instagram, all over YouTube when it first came out. Mind you, it came out a couple years ago. Girl, when I saw this, I was like, look at this. This is the cutest thing I ever seen in my life. Too Faced does not hold back with packaging. Their packaging is gorgeous. I mean, look at this. Honestly, like, who wouldn't want that, you know? So when I saw it, I was like, yes, I need this in my life. I bought it. I went home. I was like, I need to try this right now. I put it on my face and I dipped my brush into it. Girl, I was really disappointed. And I'm gonna tell you why. You would think that something that is, what, 40 something, it's probably $45 now, almost close to $50, would be of high quality, right? So, I gave this blush a chance, alright? I gave it a chance. I went in with my brush that I usually use, which is like an e.l.f. complexion brush, something that's, you know, soft and applies blush well, alright? So, I dip it in, put it on my cheeks, and girl, there's nothing there. There's nothing there on my cheeks. So I'm like, you know what? Let me give it a second chance. I did spend a good amount of money on this, and all these beauty gurus are going crazy over this blush. So, you know what? Maybe I'm not doing it right, you know? Maybe I'm using a shitty brush. Maybe I need to, you know, dig the pigment out. You know what I mean? Because it is compacted into this little heart. So I'm like, alright, so let me just get a harder brush maybe, and kind of get that pigment out, kind of, you know, make it powdery, you know? No. Okay, that did not work. Alright, you can dig, you can sculpt, you can scrape. This blush will not give you the pigment that you think you're gonna get when you spend 40 something dollars. Alright, I'm just being real. This is like, I don't even consider it a blush. I consider it maybe a highlight. And honestly, the only reason I'm keeping this and I've kept it for all this long is because the packaging is cute and I'm still trying to have high hopes for it. I don't know why. So this next one is one that I've seen thousands of times on YouTube, of course, because, you know, when has YouTube ever let us down? It is the Benefit High Beam highlighter, liquid highlighter. Alright, so another product at Sephora that is about 40 and up, I think. I think it is. I mean, no, actually no, this one was probably 25, around that range. Yes, sorry, corrected myself. This is around 25 something dollars, which is still a lot of money, especially for me, because girl, I'm broke, so. And it's just a little thing, comes like a little nail polish, you know. I'm thinking, oh, that's real clever, you know, that's really cool, I've never seen that before. And everyone's raving about it, you know. You saw it on Instagram with, you know, Benefit's account, and, you know, they're saying that it's gonna give you this beautiful strobing effect. Like, I saw the Instagram models using this, apparently. Just this, right? And bam, like, you can see their glow from the frickin' moon and sun. Alright, so I'm like, I need this in my life. I need to try it because I love my highlighters too, you know? So I buy it, and I have tried every technique you can possibly try with a liquid highlighter. Okay, I've put it on my face. I've blended it out with a stippling brush, a small one, e.l.f. and from MAC. I have put it on and blended it out with a beauty blender, with the real beauty blender, and other dupes. This is not what they say it is. It is a huge waste of money. It is not even equivalent to the Carly Bible palette highlighters, which is like $12.50, okay? This is like, I even used it in one of my previous makeup tutorial videos. I used it, I even mentioned in the tutorial that I'm not really a huge fan of this, so I used it as like a base, and then I put highlighting powder right on top of it, because if you just use this, okay, if you just use this alone, I mean, it's just gonna give you a really, really opposite of opaque, sheer as hell highlight, okay? And I did not buy this for almost $30 at Sephora for a sheer glow, okay? I wanted that high beam glow, alright? That did not do it for me, girl. Did not do it. So sorry for this lighting. The lighting is just not okay today. Please forgive me. But this next one is another one by Too Faced, which I do love Too Faced, I really do, but some of their stuff is so gimmicky, it's ridiculous, and this is one of them. It is the Too Faced No Filter Selfie Powders. Honey, I know you saw this on Instagram because it's Instagram inspired, okay? So what they wanted to do with this is to, you know, make you feel like when you put this on your skin, you are going to look like an Instagram filter. You are going to look like sunrise, totally toasted. You're going to look like Moon River. You're going to look like Valencia, okay? I saw it on Instagram, like always, and on YouTube, and people were like, oh my god, it's so cute. Look at the packaging. It's so clever. And I'm one of those that fell for it. And I was like, yes. Oh my god, that is a clever idea. Like, I want to look filtered. I want to look fab. So I bought it. And, I mean, it's like the previous one that I just mentioned. I mean, you put this on your face and you're like, where is it? I don't see it. Where's the glow? Where's this Valencia, oh my god, I'm gonna look fabulous filter? I don't see shit when I put this on my face, okay? And it's, once again, up there. I mean, Sephora, nothing in Sephora is, like, actually cheap, guys. I mean, you all know. So, you know, when you buy something at these price ranges, you're expecting it to be bomb. You're expecting it to be, you know, worth the money. I mean, I've bought things at drugstores that are 10 times better than this, and they're like $20 less, you know? Keep it together, guys. Keep it together. The next one is actually not high-end. It's from NYX. And I have like a love-hate relationship with NYX. I like some of their products, I really do, especially the Strobe Genius palette. That shit is just amazing. It's incredible. But their blushes, I don't know if it's just me. It probably is just me, but I don't know. Because whenever I try to use their blushes, specifically these two, which is Cinnamon and Pinched, right? I saw these and I was like, yes girl, I need them. I saw a lot of reviews on them. They were very pigmented when I saw other people put it on, so I was like, yes, I love pigmented blushes and they're cheap. They're not gonna kill the bank. So I bought a few, and I don't know what it is, but I cannot get this to work. I can't get it to work. So no matter what brush I use, no matter what I have underneath it, it just does not want to blend out for me. It just doesn't. It is pigmented, yes, that's great. However, when you swirl it on your brush, you don't need a lot because, like I said, it's super pigmented to the point where if you take more than like this much of product, you will look like a clown. I'm not gonna lie. So you have to be very light-handed. But like I said, however, when you put a little on your cheeks, This formula, for some reason, it just, like, you put it on your cheek with the brush, no matter how soft your brush is, no matter how great of blending you do, it will stick on your cheek, and then you'll blend it out, but it'll have that patch there still. Like, you'll see it trying to blend out, you'll see, like, it diffusing in certain areas of your face, but it will, that original place where you put your blush in, it will stay there and have a patch. And I've tried having a good base underneath. It's not like I'm putting these blushes on top of foundation, like straight foundation, so it's like sticking. Like, no, I'm putting, you know, I have a whole bunch of powder, I have, like, you know, a good base to blend blushes for. And I've never had a problem blending blushes before, ever, except for these. These are just, they don't want to blend right. They just stick on your skin. They have dry little patches. And on top of that, the pigmentation, yes, it's high, but because it doesn't blend, that makes it 10 times worse. So it's even more noticeable that it doesn't blend, because the pigmentation's like on your face. So super disappointed, and makes me sad. This next one is super old product. It's been around forever, like since the land of time, you know, since God knows. It's been on YouTube, and I bought this years and years ago, and it used to work for me, but for some reason I don't even touch it anymore. It's just not for me anymore, and I'm gonna tell you why. It is the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Now, this one, Soft Ochre, and the Painterly Paint Pot are the most famous ones ever. Like, I remember when the most famous beauty gurus, especially, like, I think Nikki Tutorials she used to use Painterly Paint Pot, like, a lot. It would be she would use it in all of her videos. She might even still use it today. But this is dry as hell on your lids. Dry as hell, okay? And mind you, I'm oily skin, okay? I have an oily T-zone, I have oily lids. I mean, I'm not crazy oily, I'm not, like, you know, teenage oily anymore, but I still am, you know? This is like the most drying cream I've ever seen. And it's supposed to be a cream, and it's drying, okay? And once again, it's up there in price, and it's super hyped as a great eyeshadow primer. Honestly, it didn't really do much for my eyeshadow. I was just trying to get on this bandwagon, and I don't know why I followed the crowd, because this doesn't do anything for you and your lids. It's a big waste of money, and it's a big waste of time. Honestly, it doesn't make your eyeshadows look any better. It doesn't make it last any longer. I've noticed that my eyeshadows would still crease with this on. And it just made your eyelids look dry and the eyeshadows look super patchy. So, not feeling this one. Not feeling it. Next one is still super hyped. Still super hyped till this day. And it is the Anastasia, however you say it, tomato, Dipbrow Pomade, right? Okay, so I know a lot of you beauty peeps have heard about this, right? It is basically it's, you know, a pomade for your eyebrows, right? And it's supposed to give you the appearance of natural looking brows. Well, I mean, you can use it for anything you want, okay? It's like a gel. This was so hyped to the point where it was just ridiculous. I saw it all over YouTube, all over Instagram, just like the rest of these products. And I was like, okay, you know, maybe I'll give this a chance too, because eyebrows have to be on fleek, guys. Eyebrows have to be on fleek. And this is claiming that your eyebrows are going to be on fleek if you use it. So, I bought it. And, yes, it is a good product. I'm not going to go in on this product, guys. It is good, but is it worth the hype, though? No. It's not worth the hype at all. It's literally just a freaking, it's just like a gel liner. It dries out like anything else would. I mean, there's nothing special about it, honestly. I can't sit here and rave like these beauty gurus do, like, oh my god, it's the best formula ever. No, it really isn't. It's the same shit as you know, gel liners have been doing for years and years and years. It's not like Anastasia, Beverly Hills came out with some new formula that's like, holy shit, it's waterproof, oh my god, it's amazing, your brows are gonna look fantastic. No, it's, I mean, you could have bought an eyeliner gel from like Maybelline for $1 million less and gotten the same result, honestly. Sorry, but it's true. The last one I have for you guys today is one that is like beyond hyped, even more than any of these products I just mentioned. Save the best for last maybe, but it is the one and only NYX HD Concealer. Yes, yes, you heard correct. The NYX HD Concealer. This concealer, when it came out, which was forever ago, everyone was raving about it. Everyone was like, yes, oh my god, this is HD. You're gonna look great in photos. You are going to look flawless. You are gonna get rid of all your under eye circles. It is very pigmented, which yes, it is very pigmented. I'm not even gonna bash it. I'm not even gonna bash it like that. It is pigmented. It does cover up dark circles. However, it is super, super, super drying for under your lids. So, and like I said, I'm oily skin, so if it's super dry for me, I mean, if you have dry skin, obviously it's going to be super dry on you. So, although it is a good product, it's not worth the hype. I mean, yeah, it's cheap, but honestly, I think the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer is a little cheaper, and it's 1,000,000 times better. It's not drying, it doesn't crease. This stuff will give your under eyes like those like little dots, kind of. If anybody who does their makeup for every day, you probably know what I'm talking about when I say that. Those like little dots of like dryness, it just like brings out, even if you have moisturizer, even if you have a primer, even if you're oily skin, this will eventually bring out those qualities in your under eye skin that you don't want to bring out. So it's really unfortunate, but I do still use it to this day, but I don't use it as often as I used to because yeah. Also, I would not recommend this to anyone who has mature skin, any older ladies out there, because for obvious reasons. And yeah. Alright guys, that's all the products I have for you today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, corniness, and subscribe. It helps me a lot. Like I said before guys, if I mention a product that you like, please don't get offended. It might not work for everybody just because you love it, and same goes with my products that I love. Okay? So, with that being said, have a nice day guys. Bye!
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.